Did you post it?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay, sweet. Good morning.
Yeah, I need a haircut, man. This fucking project at work has been killing me. At the yesterday in a meeting, I said to the engineers like, hey, I just realized, have all of us not gotten a haircut in like a month? And we were all like, yeah.
It's rough.
Okay, so let's start the stream,
Yeah, it started. We're streaming.
or let's start the event, the countdown.
Yeah. So top result this week was twin kunai no longer being an equipment.
Very controversial,
Yes, I
actually.
saw a lot of posts.
Yeah, I agree with the community here strongly. One alternative, which I thought was also cool, was the idea of this being a ninja tool, which can also be supplanted with other ninja tools like smoke bomb. But yeah, the opposition to this, I think, was mostly people saying that potentially equipment can mean more than basically buff spells, destroying what might be the only consistent tribal type that we have in all of Collective. Certainly only tribal action type that's consistent.
Yeah.
Which
Well, food's consistent.
well, no, there's like a food golem or whatever. There's ice cream man and stuff. There's like there's
fine.
a feed card that doesn't eat. It's not a food. Um, it's just like a card that uses the feed mechanic but doesn't use any of the flavor behind it. Anyway, so yeah.
I mean, personally, I think we should introduce the tool tribal type so that then we can have units that are tools.
Yeah, no, I made that joke. I said that
Okay.
Fred Durst would be our first one. Okay. Okay, all right. Man, it's funny. Okay.
Great minds, Nick. Great minds.
Yeah, similar minds think alike. Okay.
All right. Let's see. First card of the week is. Oh, god damn it.
Up to this thing. Oh, here it is. Making tea.
Oh yeah, you sent me a fixed version of this card. Sorry, 1 second.
Which one is this?
You know it.
Which one is this?
1 second.
Which card? Okay, yeah, whatever. Oh, this card. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay, here we are. Experimental fusion.
Yeah.
Voted most likely to cause bugs.
Apparently it was really, really, really test. Like when Tom sent me the updated version, his fixes were like things that we wouldn't even have caught in testing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think that this one is actually going to work.
Okay.
But
Well, I think
3 weeks from now there will be a bug caused by it. That's my theory.
yeah, that sounds about right.
This is I said this on Reddit, but this is like my favorite card in a really long time. Also, like, I don't know. If there's two cards that both have a summon, choose one is just like mind blowing. Like, you know, we can't ask for much more in terms of like adapting to the way the card creator works and understanding things about card creator that I never understood at all. So I'm really happy with that.
Let's see. Let's do Dust Settler and
Blood God's Avatar. Yeah. Oh, we don't have the. We're actually gonna have the mana to spend these things to play these things. So.
yeah, let's just do Careless Adventure.
Okay.
Alright, so we've got a mutant safe shifter 5/5. If 3 or more friendly units die this turn, put this from hand into play. When this attacks, gets +1 attack, +1 damage.
Works. Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Let's see, board helper. Here we go.
This is a great case for board help. Oh. Should be on in the I should be looking at the Twitch chat as well. I don't even have it open.
Oh,
Let's save this as a bookmark.
I mean, the fact that this works is pretty cool, and it seems to. What the fuck?
Wait, are you using this version I sent you?
Yeah, I'm using the fixed version.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure they didn't like accidentally break something in the non-fixed version.
Somehow I just got a phone call on my phone, and also it showed up in GChat.
Really? That happens to me every time somebody calls me on Google Chat. They do both. It's very annoying, actually.
But it was like a normal phone call. It had like a phone number.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Well, what if you just made your username on Google Hangouts a phone number?
Well, if it breaks anything, you can get money from Google. Anything. Anyway, this card's awesome. I'm giving it 3,000.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
This is a 4,000.
It's 3 thumbs up.
That's right. I hope you only gave 1 thumb up. I can't see you.
Yeah, I know. I did. Don't worry. Castle's Guard has some flavor text.
Separated by ranks, united with warrior. That's nice.
Yep.
Good.
Shit. All right. Wildfire. Create 5 flames.
Wildflamme. Oh my god, really?
What? Okay. Well, it's always the simplest cards.
Come on, man. This is why we test all 10 cards each week. Oh my god. Okay.
Wow. All right.
This is odd. I'm not getting any chat messages. Maybe nobody said anything in like
I
since I joined it.
There's only been like 4 chat messages so far.
Okay, makes sense.
All right. Number of copies. 5.
5. Yeah. There it is.
All right.
Oh, there's a delay, right. Okay,
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right.
Anyway. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
500 gold, right?
500 gold for that. Twin Kunai Toss.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Both of these are in the top 10.
Yeah, but the well, the thing is, cosmetic updates are like, if they're conflicting, then we choose one that's higher, and if they're not, then we what's it called? Then we just combine them. Like if one of them was like move it from common to rare or something.
Well, these aren't technically conflicting because they both remove the equipment
Yes.
type.
Yeah,
So I
I
guess
agree.
this is the new Twin Kunai
Um,
because yeah.
oh, okay. Look, Nitro Melon. Okay, this is last week. We're gonna just change things to be in realms. People have to put things in realms, and they submit them. We can't just, we can't just hand do it. But like the experimental fusion, I asked Bog Troy if it should be from Tutela. Bog Troy said, "Oh yeah, yeah, it should definitely." But the training wheels are off after this week. There's no more just telling people, okay, well, we'll just change it afterwards or whatever. Um, but I'm okay putting experimental fusion in Tutela as well. Don't forget it's cosmetic update, so it's free as well. All you have to do is just convince people that it's not a bad thing to do. I'll put it. Okay.
Sorry, do I need to change something?
Yeah. So experimental fusion, just make it from Tutela. And then this way, that card also should be from Realm.
The mutant?
Yeah. My boy JTAD says the correction is in the comment of the post for Seal of Flames. Okay, well, sorry. I don't like, we're not going to read every comment on Reddit. Maybe you could contact us or something, but
This isn't used for anything else, is it?
it is. It's used for don't choose that one. It's used for mutagen, radioactive mutagen.
Yeah. Is that from the same realm?
I think it was controversial. We can get to it later.
Okay, I'm not changing this right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody's messaging me on Discord, unaware that. I'm sorry, I'm being real hard ass right now.
Okay, quick growth no longer has a plant tribal type because people have decided that cross card type tribes are bad,
Right.
which I don't like, but that's
I
that's my opinion.
I kind of like it. I don't want to have to say draw a food action. I just want to say draw food.
I
It's
guess.
it's like cute to say, oh, draw, you know, a goblin action or something. But nobody does that. Like nobody does it the other way. They only do it in the bad way. So
I guess. But like why would you have to say draw food action? Like
because you want your card to draw food, and I don't know, there's stuff. Whatever.
I don't know. You
It's
like put it in your deck. You put like whatever the food unit is.
make a random food, and then it makes like because we have random Magic doesn't have random things, right?
I guess, yeah. Okay, decent drawer. When your opponent draws a card, this gets +1/+1. I ran into this when I was testing some stuff and it didn't work. But I don't
Bare
know.
things card drawn is equal to name.
Sorry, what?
Good. Scroll down.
This is just an emote thing.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's why, because this says units blocking this. Okay, that's This is definitely bugged.
How's it going?
When your opponent draws
You
a
want to say
card.
hi? Okay. What'd you say?
Nothing. I'm just fixing this card.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's test this out. That's a really long animation for something that happens every turn. Okay, well, it worked. After I fixed it. Next up we have hold guards. Hold.
Yeah, this one. This is great.
So how does this work? Oh, okay. Well, that works.
Your reaction was great there.
Let's see.
Old captain. Is that no unit has ever had agile? That's funny though. I don't know. Sending me messages. Okay. Shit.
All right. Well, that works.
Okay. Good. Okay. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like worried there's some sort of keyword stacking bug that'll come up, but it's not really a bug or something like that, but whatever. Oh, Moonlight's Judgment got in. This is another controversial one.
Oh yeah.
I hope you're excited.
Why would I be excited?
I don't know.
Uh, 1 damage to all enemy units. Okay.
Wait.
I made another copy.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang. Oh, sorry, yeah.
What?
Nothing.
This does seem pretty good in the right context.
So I believe that, yeah, I think it's probably time I should be clear here. So basically, I think the argument was like Falling Star is already played in a ton of decks. Falling Star can't get nerfed because it's a core set card. And it's already played a bunch of decks, and then this is maybe Falling Star but better. And so the concern is like, what do we do about that? Why are we I don't know. Like I would say, probably Feathers is likely to say if Falling Star didn't exist, then more cards like this could be printed, and as it is, there's could be resistance to them. Hazar said, "This card only makes the problems worse. It's another anti-aggro tool, and now we have this unupdatable one, which is quite strong, and then this as well." But the thing that is confusing to me is like a lot of these concerns come up when there's not when it's bad for the meta to remove Falling Star, and when it's good for the meta to remove Falling Star. Like it happened like 6 months ago. People were talking about it a lot, and now it's happening a bunch as well. But at this point, like I don't know. There was a point where people wanted us to like nerf Cataclysm a bunch, and Cataclysm is like so fine for 9 mana. You know, like if people want us to nerf that, then it's probably a sign of I don't know. I think it's like an exaggeration, but Falling Star right now is it's played in a bunch of decks because it's very good for the current meta, which is extremely aggro focused. A lot of these cards are sort of like bumper rails. Yeah, buffing. No, we're not ever buffing a core set card. Like, I guess you've been late to these conversations, but like the long term point of a lot of these was that we want to eventually make it to players to find the set of things. Like they define the boundaries of the world essentially, but I think that like at this point, I'm basically convinced that it would be better overall if we just didn't touch the core set ever again, unless it's for something flavor based. Like if somebody wants to make affinity identities more, um, if somebody wants to rework them, we could talk about that or something like that. But it doesn't seem like there's much of a consensus there. So yeah, like I don't know. Right now, Falling Stars is basically a bumper rail against an aggro strategy, which otherwise would be completely taking over the meta. So I think it's a good thing that it's not updatable. All right. So this card, and if a bunch of cards like this get printed, then Falling Star doesn't need to be there anymore as much. Anyway, so does the card work? Did it give
Yeah,
you
it
the
works.
token?
It works fine. Yeah.
Right.
Um,
It's off affinity. It really sucks. Those tokens are worthless off affinity, which is pretty unfortunate.
let's see. Okay, we've got a cosmetic update for Sogan's Squire, which makes him an insect in addition to being a samurai.
That's great. I
Yep.
like it.
We've got
Okay, last thing I'll say is that yeah, probably Moonlight is going to see play in every single mind deck, including aggro decks. I think that's a pretty good concern because, like, it also seems like it would be good for the aggro matchup. But sometimes there's just cards like that. I don't know. Mental misstep, I guess. Anyway, Force of Will.
Mental Misstep is like the worst possible example you could come up with because it was a horrible effect on the meta.
Yeah, I know. Like, well, so that's if maybe people should update it then in that case.
Yeah, I think you could if this card's like too good at 3 mana, I could definitely see it at 4.
Yeah,
Um,
or just like make the tokens. I don't know, make them neutral and then move to 4 or something like that. I'm not really sure, but
like why would you make the tokens neutral?
just so that it's not like literally the only color you can play is blue.
That doesn't seem like it solves any. Anyway, all right.
Okay, yeah, sure. All right.
Bloody Stream, Life Bond, deal 3 damage to your opponent, then Scour 2.
Mm-hmm.
So drain 3, Scour 2. Okay.
Pretty cute. Oh, it doesn't even have a target. It just happens.
Yep. Yeah. Bloody Stream. Here it comes.
Very good Fireball. I would not call that card very good Fireball.
Yeah.
It only hit your opponent. Doesn't trigger Ashgirdy's passive.
It does trigger Ashgirdy's passive.
Oh, it does 3 damage. Yeah, because Life Bond. Okay. Oh, it's red too.
Yeah.
Right. This is what red Scour looks like. The flavor.
uh, what the fuck is the flavor of Scour?
This whole card is apparently, unironically, a JoJo reference.
I
So,
see. Well,
okay.
they've taken over the front page of Reddit. They might as well take over Collective.
Oh, fuck you. No, they might as well not.
Dude, I don't know anything like
I don't know
I
anything
just
about
have
it.
no all I know about JoJo is that it has increased the number of memes I have to scroll past because I just don't understand them when I'm browsing Reddit. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you walking backwards in time, and then it's just like an anime guy saying like "not this again" or something. It's just so annoying. This card clearly is a reference to Cromartie High School, which is actually a good anime. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I just only know like because I had friends that watched anime in high school, so I know a lot about a period of like 4 years of anime and nothing else. So if you guys want to ask me about, I don't know, Elfin Lead, then I'll have some stupid opinion on it or something. Or I'll be able to parrot my friends' opinions from that time. What's this card do?
Oh, it makes you draw from your opponent's deck.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I guess what it does is it let's see.
Exiles a copy, and then you draw
Yeah,
that probably.
when you draw a card, put put card drawn on top of its controller's deck.
Hey, Alec, how do you feel about concise wording that takes some liberties?
Uh, it's fine. Like
Yes.
as long as it's accurate.
Yes.
Let's see.
Put it on top of
I will say
control.
okay, so this doesn't do exactly. Let's see. Okay, create first items opponent's deck in hand for this player. Move to remove from game. Okay. Well, okay. The only thing I will say about this is that the cards you're drawing off your opponent's deck are revealed. So it's not exactly like drawing off the top of their deck.
Okay.
So I don't know if we should like put that in parentheses or something,
Does
or
it have
just
to work like that?
yes, all created tokens are always revealed.
But if they're created, is it possible to create? Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Someday we might have the ability to not do that, but like it's a
Mm-hmm.
ways off.
Mm-hmm. I guess this would be a good point to say, like, if there's an effect like this where it's concisely worded in possibly in a way that takes liberties, this is probably one of the cases where we would actually change the blocks to make it more accurate, if anything, as opposed to the other way around, theoretically. But that's not the case. I guess we just add the text to it that says, quote, parentheses, is revealed.
Okay.
Okay, the creator just stepped in. Ooh, big shot. Can't believe this is only our second Thrim. Every Thrim has been really great and criminally underrated. You guys should resubmit the detective, the the Uncharted, the gender swapped Drake from Uncharted, Thrim character who's also a journalist.
What's the theme of Thrim? Like
Um,
pop culture references?
no, I think that I believe at one point it was like having to do with portals, and then there was like a stumbling block where we like limited portals to an extent.
I see.
But again, like like casual references to portals and cards, like open the portals and stuff. That's fine. It doesn't, as long as I don't know, as long as they don't go backwards in time or something. Okay.
So this is not a plant anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's that. Uh, Okay, this guy finally got in. Mr. Big Hand himself.
They did a
Uh,
good job on the hand, yeah.
it just looks like massive compared to the
Is it?
guy.
Yeah. Is it?
I know it's like supposed to be
20
perspective or whatever, but
like this, right?
yes. Voxes played after this cost two less. Well, we gotta fix that grammar.
Boxing.
Vox. Voxi. Voxen.
Uh, Boxing is funny. It's up
A
to
herd,
them.
a herd of Voxen.
um,
Okay.
all in play. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like a feed effect.
This is the this is age 1 for HPL apparently, which is great. Um,
Okay. Uh,
it's a feed. It's like effectively a feed effect.
yeah.
Um, hmm.
Does this need to say while it's in play? I guess it is. It does help to clarify that it's not a summon effect, I guess, but that's technically more verbose than it needs to be. Because it could just say your Vox gets +2/+2, and it's not a summon effect, so.
A grammar time. We'll send it to that channel and talk about it.
Alright. Well, anyway, time to make
Commons and collective, ladies and gentlemen. Just taking just take the complexity of a rare and the power level of an uncommon and put it at common. I'm glad that HPL got through H1. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that is exciting.
We had like 2 weeks where it was just a ton of super simple cards.
It could not last.
Yeah. There it is.
Okay, and it costs -2, which is correct. That buffs it. What the fuck? Oh, that's right. It does that weird thing.
What?
Cool. Card works.
Why did it duplicate itself?
Because all the Vox cards like make a copy of Vox in your resolving zone to like show you what your Vox stats are, and then it immediately RFGs it.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah.
Age of Box is complete. It's time to move to the Age of Aquarius.
What? Okay. All right.
Oh, yes. Okay, great. This is actually our most consistent tribe by far.
What is?
Like, they're all drawn by the same person in like the same style.
Mm-hmm.
Have really similar effects. Commons are like the rarity is appropriate complexity. It's awesome. And they're all really cute. What is happening in this? Like, there's so many. Like, A card from your hand went on top of your deck. This is insane.
I know. I don't know. Someday this guy will be like a one blocker, but it's not gonna. It's not today.
um, is Vox just visible at the top of the screen somehow? Oh no, sorry. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Okay, last card of the week. Let's just restart the game. Is
Not found.
Yep. Last card, number 10, is Dreamwake Muffler.
Whoa.
Ooh, hand disruption.
Oh wow. Okay. A unit hand disruption. Okay. This looks great.
All right.
Look at that. Boom.
Nice.
That's great. This is one of Blake's things. This is great.
Mhm.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. Perfect.
Yeah. Nothing else to talk about yet, right?
I don't think so. Maybe next week we can show him the promo art.
Oh, if it's done by then, yeah.
I really hope it's done by then.
I feel like we should just release the patch on that app. I don't know. We'll just release the patch. People will open it up. What are we gonna say? We're gonna be like, look at this.
I don't know. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a good week.
Yes.
No bugs on the complicated cards. Only bugs on the simple cards.
Yeah. Experimental fusion is just amazing.
Yeah, it really is. It's a real feat of engineering.
Yeah, thematically and in reality, it's great. All right. Well, I'll see you guys next week.
Yep. See you guys.